Hi there.
Hey.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine. Well, welcome to Valley Cadillac Buick GMC. What brings you in today?
I've just heard a lot about the new Cadillac and just wanted to know if I can maybe take a look at one.
Well, we have a new 2013 Cadillac XTS right here with the new CUE system. I think it's pretty cool, so why don't you come on over?
Sounds good.
I guess my first question I always ask people, do you have a smartphone?
I do.
Great, so you're going to be very familiar with what's going to take place here. What Cadillac has done is they've made all this smartphone technology with the touch controls in here. So now there's really no more buttons anymore. Everything's touch control.
Very nice.
Okay, so you have all your typical your basic commands that you have that you can use on your smartphone built into your car. Okay?
That's wonderful.
So what's really cool about the first thing is neat to show is, again, on the display here, is if you touch under here a little bit, there's a little hidden compartment, and within that hidden compartment you have space to put your smartphone or your iPod or your MP3 player. And there is a USB port back in there which will charge your smartphone. Your USB will also charge your iPod and your MP3. Plus it lets you control your music. Okay, right through there. Once you plug it in, you can control your music up here, which is really cool.
That's great.
Okay.
Very
and also, if
handy.
you just touch again, it will actually make it go back down for you. And then everything lights back up, so you have controls for your climate system and for your volume. Another thing that's kind of neat here is you have all these little silver accents. Well, those really don't do anything. It's everything that's above that.
Okay.
So if you want to turn the volume up on the radio, you just touch above it and slide your hand
that's
backwards
neat.
or forward. Okay.
Very neat.
So, and then at that point, you use your icons to control what you want to do. So if you want to jump into the radio, you go up here and touch the audio button. By the way, once you touch something, you'll hear this little clunking noise.
Okay.
Okay, and you'll hear this vibration in your finger. It has this haptic feedback, so you know what's going on. So you just don't touch it, and you'll actually get something in return once you touch it.
Okay.
Okay. So it jumps up into your radio. You can go up here. It has XM radio, which is your satellite. You have AM, FM. You can play up to 10 different USB devices in here. So if you have, again, iPods, MP3s, an iPad, whatever, it's totally control it up there. Okay, and that's all controlled by your media button function here. You can jump into your radio, or everything's voice command too. You can actually, everything I'm doing, you can talk to it and do the same thing. Okay. What's kind of neat too is when you're on the radio, well, now what do you do next? Okay, you have these other controls across the top, which is your little shortcut controls.
Okay.
Or you can go back to your home button. Okay, your home button's kind of hidden over here.
Okay.
If you touch home, it takes you back to your main screen. Okay. Another control you have too is your phone. Your phone button allows you to pair your actual smartphone. So once you pair your smartphone, and pairing what means is allow you to control everything in your phone into the actual screen of the car. Okay.
That's
so once
amazing.
it's paired to it, all your contacts come up, your contacts addresses come up, which will work with your navigation system. You can actually just tell it, say, call home. If you've got one of your home controls in your phone, you can say call home. It will actually go there and find it in your phone and call your house.
That's very nice.
It's incredible. So again, if you're lost, go back home. Another thing's really cool too, if you get into the navigation system in the car, by the way, navigation is an option. Okay. Even though the screens look the same, the nav would still be something completely different.
Okay.
Okay. Now once you're on the nav, you have these little gestures that you can do with the nav. Okay, so like on your smartphone, if you want to blow up a screen on your screen, you guys take your finger and pinch it across or pull it across. You do the same thing here. You take this and pull it out. You can actually zoom in. Okay, if you want to zoom out a little bit or whatever, you can pitch it back and go the other direction. Okay.
That's really nice.
By the way, you notice too, once I get closer to it, all these extra little menus will appear. In just a few seconds, those menus will disappear for you.
Okay.
Okay. And what it is, it has this little proximity sensor in it, so it lets you use the whole screen. But once I get a little bit closer to it, it's going to reappear. Okay. So it has all your controls are back.
That's really convenient. Very nice.
So it's absolutely amazing.
Does all that work while you're driving? Like as you're driving, can you actually manipulate the screen?
You can. A couple things you can do is you can control the audio as you're driving, but the navigation you actually have to be stopped in park.
Okay.
Because it will not let you put in a destination or any of that stuff.
Okay.
Okay. So.
For safety, I'm sure.
Right. Oh yeah, because people are fumbling over here and then they're forgetting what they're doing as they're driving.
Right.
Okay. So. But not only do you have all the controls there, but you can actually move your icons around too. Let's say you want this Pandora button up over here. By the way, Pandora is an internet radio, so if you use internet radio on your smartphone, it will actually link it through your Bluetooth into the radio here, so you can play your music through your Pandora, through your smartphone. Okay?
Excellent.
If you do happen to do that, better have a good data plan, because you will burn up your minutes or your time through your smartphone.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So, but getting back to moving different things, if you go up here and just hold your someplace anywhere on the screen, everything turns red. Okay. Now you can take these little icons and move them around. So if you want it up there, just slide it, just like your phone does. Okay.
It's very easy to use.
Yeah, it's real simple. You know, let's say that's the way you like it. By the way, if you have, if you want to move something else, you can. When you get back, press your home button and it takes it back. Okay, you can actually have another page. What's going to happen is, down the road, there's page after page of these. Eventually, you're going to be able to upload icons into this system. You know?
Oh, that's neat.
And I don't know when that's coming. It might be 14 or 15, but right now you can't do it. But there's going to be pages of stuff where it's going to be
like a software update.
I'm sure it will be.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's so many different variations you can do. You know,
Okay.
It's incredible. Also on here too, you have your settings of the car. You just hit your settings. All the programming of your car is inside here. So your date and time, your radio controls, whatever. Okay, it's all in here. Okay. So the biggest thing that I kind of like to show is jump into the radio, because this is about the easiest thing to do. If you're in the radio, okay, you can go over here and obviously here's your AM. Well, there's hundreds and hundreds of channels anymore, and it's very difficult sometimes to go in here and find the radio station. Well, what Cadillac's done is down the left side here, they've made quick jumps to the stations. So if you're at 550 now and you want to jump over here in the 13 areas,
nice.
you can jump over there and find it a lot quicker. Okay, so let's find something we can actually. We jump over here to XM radio. Okay, you know, it does the same thing. You want to get back into, or like you want to listen to, you know, something, and maybe like channel 8 or something. Now that's the 80s music on channel 8, which is right there for you. Okay. You also have these little arrows. You touch those little arrows. These are where you can save your information. Okay. So everything that I'm doing here, you can save in there. So you can save your radio stations. You can save your contacts. You can save phone numbers. You can save addresses. Whatever you want to save. If I pull up on this a little bit, you can program in up to 64 different ones it'll save. Okay.
That's amazing.
But right now we only got 5 turned on. So let's say we got that in there, we want to save that, just hold number 1 in, beeps at you a little bit. You know, it's got little controls there. We're playing our music. Back to audio. You know, we've got audio saved. Let's say we want to save number 8 in here. Now it's on XM8. Okay? So you can have whatever you want in there.
That sounds really simple to use.
It's pretty easy. So another thing you can do too is, again, not only do you have the controls here, but you have this 5-way controller over here. Everything that I'm doing there is actually controlled with this switch right here. Okay, and then once you do that, it will actually control up in here. Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So right now, if I'm in here, I'm in the center console. If I push left or right, you've got 3 different displays that's available there. Okay. If I go over here to the left, it shows your speed. Now if you use the up or down, it will change what's going on with the car. Okay? It tells when to change the oil, all that stuff.
That's really
If I go back to the right, it goes back to the middle controls. You use your up or down. Now this will tell you right now what radio station we're on. Okay? You can go in there and change it from radio. You can go in there and control your phone. You can control the navigation all right from here too if you need to. And of course you can go to the right screen and do the same thing. If you got something in there you want to set it back to 0, the same button, if you push in on it, it's kind of like your enter button.
Oh, okay.
Well, set everything back to 0 for you. Okay?
That's right.
All right, and one